Hey guys, so today's video is going to be about women in the drifting world. I am one of those women because I got into drifting probably almost a year ago now, and I wanted to speak a little bit about, women in a predominantly male sport, motorsport. But before that, I wanted to shout out to my viewers, of course. I've seen a lot of you guys are in many different countries and different states. I'm on the East Coast, and I've seen a lot in California, so shouts to California. I've seen a lot of views in the UK and Germany and Spain and Australia, so that's really awesome. I just wanted to shout you guys out and say thanks for watching. So, before I get into this, I just wanted to say, I don't want to offend anybody with anything that I say in this video. That's not my intention at all. I just want to give you my opinion pretty much. So here it goes. Women in the drifting world. If you don't know what drifting is, it's, like Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift. That's what I would call the media eyes version of drifting. It's a predominantly male dominated activity. It's really amazing. I got into it, like I said, almost a year ago now. I started watching videos and just going online and checking it out, and I really loved it from the beginning. It was an amazing thing to just be able to do something like that with your car. And I noticed straight away that it's mostly males doing it. I didn't really see too many females at first, but as I slowly got into it more, I started finding more women drifters that were really good, that were very, very good drifters, and I was psyched about that. But just as with anything else, there's the bad points to it as well. A lot of men aren't really accepting of women getting into a sport that's predominantly male. It has a male crowd and male drifters, a lot of them. Usually at drift events and just different drifts get-togethers, you'll see the only girls you'll really see are the import models and the drift models and girlfriends of drifters or fans of drifters. And that's a real shame. The only group that I've seen is Drifting Pretty in California, and they are some awesome girls. I've watched a lot of videos on them. Of course, I can't be a part of it because I'm on the East Coast, which really sucks. It really blows. But there's some really awesome girls. If you're on the East or if you're on the West Coast and you're a female who's interested in getting into it, definitely hit them up because they are some really awesome girls. Shout out to Drifting Pretty, and shout out to Elizabeth Medina in Drifting Pretty. She actually sent me a care package all the way on the East Coast, so definitely a lot of love to her. She's awesome, and so are a lot of the girls. Just a little history on how deep into drifting I am. I actually sold my big body car that I had. It was a 4-door, daily driver. I sold it and bought a 1990 240 SX. S13. It's pretty awesome. Stick shift too. Remember that? But, oh, excuse me. Sorry guys, I've had the hiccups for like 3 days. But, yeah, it's completely stock right now, and I plan on keeping it that way. Except for the engine, of course. I'm going to get an engine swap later on down the road. But I just wanted to talk about, the acceptance of women in the drifting world. There isn't, I've seen some really good reactions from guys, and, they're really excited about women getting into it, and they really respect you, just because you share a mutual love. The love you have for a vehicle when you get into drifting is really to your heart. I read a quote somewhere that said, what did it say? It doesn't make sense to buy these cars, but you buy them because you love them, and since when has love made sense? I really love that quote, because ever since I've started getting into it, and especially since I bought my car, a lot of people around me, they'll see the car and they'll automatically be like, what are you driving? What is that? Why are you driving that piece of shit? You know, and that kind of hurts a little bit, because you love something that much, and then for somebody to just very easily say, why are you driving that? And just look down on you for it. It really sucks. But, you know, I love my car. And I wanted to speak a little bit about, there's kind of a sexism that comes with the whole drifting world. There are assholes in any group of people, and especially when it comes to girls liking cars and getting into anything that has to do with vehicles. You know, you really start to see the assholes come out. You know, the men that'll say, you know, the smart asses who will be like, oh, what are you doing behind the wheel of a car? You shouldn't be able to drive a stick shift. You should be in the kitchen. Go make me a sandwich. You know, typical assholes. But, you know, if you're a female and you're looking to get into it, don't let that scare you away. You know, for me, it kind of gives me a little push to get my car in the right shape so I can race them and kick their ass so they can get beat by a girl. You know, and it's a really awesome feeling. You know, being a woman, you know, you're not expected to know your car and know vehicles like that. So it's really good. You know, before I got my 240, when anything was wrong with my car, I had no idea what it was. I had no idea what anything was under my engine or in my engine. I had no idea what... I didn't know anything about cars. And then when I got my car, I started to learn about the things with my car. I started to learn why my car is making this noise, why my car is doing this, why my car is doing that, and et cetera, et cetera. And it's a really empowering feeling. It really is. Because as a woman, nobody expects you to know your car. They expect you to break down the side of the road and be the damsel in distress. But it's a very good feeling when you start to learn about these things. And drifting in itself is a really amazing thing. You know, I've been in a car once when somebody was drifting, and it's just the adrenaline pumping, and it's so exciting just hearing the wheels squeal and, you know, just smelling the rubber burning. It's awesome. It really is. I hate to sound a little cliche with that type of stuff, but it's the honest to God truth. Sorry guys, that's my phone again. And also as a woman, learning to drive a stick shift, you know, that was a big step for me. That really was, because that's something I never thought I'd be able to do. I never thought I'd be able to drive a stick, and learning how to drive a stick really, I was very proud of myself, because like I said, it was something I never thought I would be able to do. And just doing it was like, check, I'm good. But I just wanted to sum that up. I don't really have a lot of time, so this is why this is a little short. But if you're a woman and you're thinking about getting into drifting, don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of the judgments. Don't be afraid of the asshole men. And just go for it. If you're on the West Coast, if you're in California, hit up Drifting Pretty. There's some really awesome girls, and they have a really awesome program. Their program is to teach women pretty much how to drift and how to get to know your car better. And I'll put their link in the detail box down below, so check for that. And I'll also be putting a couple more links of, you know, popular drifting sites and all that good stuff, so you can check it out. So I think that's about it. I just wanted to give my opinion on that because it's something I'm passionate about. I'm very passionate about it, and I couldn't really sum everything up in this video, but I'll probably be making another one about this. So, and also if for anybody is interested, I'll probably post some pictures of my car down below in a tiny pic URL. So check out that. So that's about it. So I'll be seeing you guys next time. Thanks for watching.